ball game last night. 1 out, nobody on. Slow grounder to first. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Batting third, the second baseman, Howie Kendrick.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And stepping in is the second baseman, Howie Kendrick. Kershaw now on 1-1. Fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Two and two. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Clyde Washington.
Yeah, Matty, Clyde's my type of umpire. I didn't mind the low strike zone, and that's exactly what he has. If you're not going to give him above the belt, I'm okay with it.
D-Row, you know, one of the things I guess with Clyde is he is a real good low strike umpire. Pitchers seem to like him more than hitters, but one thing I will say, he has a very consistent zone. It's a low zone, but a consistent zone.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. Nationals gone in order, and now the Dodgers get a crack at it. No score. Joe Ross is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Nationals. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that is a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
So striding in, Justin Turner. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
That's the ball.
And there's ball 2 now. Fellas, the Nationals, as they take the field here today, despite the loss last time out, they'd won 4 in a row, so they'd been on a nice little roll here.
Yeah, Matty, this is the big one right here. They've split the first 2 games of this series. You want to steal one right here and be feeling good about yourself.
Yeah, D-Row, I think one of the things you want to do, you get to the 3rd game, you'd like to win this series and finish it off by winning game 3. It's always nice to win a series, whether it's at home or on the road, so this is a big one for this ball club.
The 3-1. Line shot to first, and there's one away.
Batting second, the shortstop, Corey Seager.
Here's Corey Seager, lifetime against Joe Ross. He's a perfect 5 for 5. He's taken him deep once. A 1-1. Left side, but well foul. Two balls and 2 strikes to Corey Seager. Line to the right side. Thames is there. 2 down.
Batting third, the left fielder, Mookie Betts.
Here's Mookie Betts. First time to the plate for him, and he's carrying an eye-popping batting line with him. Up in the 360s to start play.
Wow, this guy's off to a blazing start, catching a lot of people by surprise. It's still early. We'll have to see if he can keep this up through the rest of the year.
And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. We are still scoreless. Here now is Juan Soto. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
At the plate now, Ryan Zimmerman. 1-2 now.
One ball.
Hey, if he's going to get swings and misses at balls up and out of the zone, he's going to continue to go there.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Hit on the ground toward the left. Throw on to first takes care of Zimmerman for the second out of the inning.
Batting fifth, the catcher, number 28, Kurt Suzuki.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in the catcher, Kurt Suzuki. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. And it's fouled away. And now one taken by Suzuki as he draws it even at 2-2.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Cody Bellinger at the plate now. He'll match up now with Joe Ross to lead off the inning. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Oh, forget about this one. Baba Booey. And this one is gone. A home run. It's a solo homer for Cody Bellinger. Second home run early in the year, and the Dodgers strike first, 1-0.
Man, you could tell by the sound of that one off the bat, that was going a long way.
Standing in now, Max Muncy. To 1-2 now. And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. The 1-2.
2-2.
Looked like he was a little over-aggressive there to throw that nasty curveball. Just needs to slow his delivery down a bit.
Here now the 2-2.
3-2.
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And now a sinker is in tight and low as well. It's ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
Here's Jock Peterson now. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. Ready to deliver the full count pitch. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
As a former pitcher, I can tell you nothing is worse than having to battle not only the hitter, but the umpire as well. He didn't get some of the calls there, but there's nothing he can do about that now. Just got to go right after the next guy.
Next up for Los Angeles, Will Smith. 9 at-bats for him in the series so far, and he's collected a pair of hits. The 1-2. Grounded down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Muncy at second. Peterson at first with no outs. 2-2 to the Dodgers catcher. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. From the belt, the pitch down the third baseline, and this is going to be a foul ball. Dodgers have the early 1-0 advantage as we play the second. And he popped him up, and no one can get there as it falls. The throw home. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Batting ninth.
And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. So now to the plate, Clayton Kershaw. And now the bunt attempt from Kershaw, and it looks to be a good one. One there. Relay to Zimmerman, the double play to end the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. So here's Starlin Castro. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And there's the first hit of the game for the Nats.
Everybody's different coming out of spring training. Some guys get off to torrid starts, some guys struggle. This is one that struggled, but maybe that single gets him going.
Striding in now for the Nats, Eric Thames, and he'll put his 9-game hitting streak on the line in this one. A runner at first with no outs here. Thames behind 1-2. can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
And Kershaw can't find the target there as he's run it as far as it can go now. It's 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. And this one misses here. A close pitch on 3-2, but Clyde Washington rules it ball 4.
Huge innings have begun with much less, I can tell you that. First and second, no out, and the guy on the bump really needs a strikeout or a double play right here.
Into the box now, the Nationals pitcher, Joe Ross. A fairly clear sacrifice situation here with 2 on and nobody out. Got it back in time there, and it's 2-1.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
And they indeed want the pitcher to move his runners as he puts this one down. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
Now batting, shortstop, Trey Turner.
In now, Trey Turner, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Now the 2-1. Adam Eaton is on deck. He'll hit next. Weak grounder back to the mound. Low roller, and he barehands it. Big time effort, but it's now a 1-run ball game.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. 2-strike RBI base hit. The ball wasn't hit very hard, Dero, but from a hitter's perspective, you'll take it any way you can get it.
Yeah, in today's day and age where everyone's looking to go deep and can go deep, not many guys have a legitimate 2-strike approach. This is one of those players, and that's exactly what he did. Shortened his stroke a little bit, didn't try and do too much, and came through for the team.
The count now at 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Giving chase is Bellinger. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
The batter, the second baseman, Howie Kendrick.
And now for Washington, Howie Kendrick. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. 2 down, runners at first and second. Three and 1 to Howie Kendrick.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
This is in the air out to left field. Betts giving chase. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for the Nationals. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. LA's on top 2-1. Bottom of the third now. Next for the Dodgers, Justin Turner hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
2-1.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Now the pitch.
No.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Full count now. Now the payoff pitch home. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
Yeah, and as a starter, the last thing you want to do is
number
let a team
5.
answer when your guys just scored a run for you. So he's thinking ground ball right here to try to get a double play and end this threat.
Here's Corey Seager, 0 for 1 here in the early going. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Eaton is under it. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting, left fielder, Mookie Betts.
So that'll bring in Mookie Betts. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
A ball and 2 strikes now. A bouncer up the middle. Turner gloves it. Kendrick on to first, and for the second time in 3 innings, they've bounced into a double play, and with this one, the side is retired. Welcome back to Dodger Stadium. Let's send it down to the field and Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Juan Soto to the plate now. He'll be the one to start things here against Clayton Kershaw. '50th pitch of the game on its way. Swung on but fouled off to the left.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Due next, there's Ryan Zimmerman. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. A payoff pitch one more time. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, and he can't come up with it. A shuffle over to Kershaw covering to record the out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Ryan Zimmerman.
Ready now, Ryan Zimmerman. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
So stepping in, Kurt Suzuki. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Now a swing and a miss here by Suzuki as he set down on strikes for the second out.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Castro.
To the plate now, Starlin Castro. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball.
No reason to sit on anything other than hard stuff in a location you like and drive it right now.
And that misses, ball 4, so it's 1st and 2nd now with 2 out.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
Stepping up now, Eric Thames. He drew a walk his first time up. 4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
The 2-2. Right side, hit hard. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. And he is in to score from second as the throwing mistake defensively came back to factor into that one. So problems out there in right field as this is going to wind up going as an E9. Into the box, Joe Ross. Pulled high in the air out to left field. On the move is Betts. And he makes the catch as just the 1 run comes across in the inning. Only 1 in the inning for the Nationals. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. And we are tied 2-2. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. Cody Bellinger at the plate now, a Silver Slugger recipient for National League outfielders a year ago.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry.
The 1-2. Now the Nats are going to get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Full count to Bellinger, 3 balls, 2 strikes. Max Muncy will be next. Here it comes. Drilled right back up the middle. Turner has it. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, the first baseman, Matt Muncy.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. He reached on a walk in his last time up and later came around to score. The 1-1.
Hasn't seen a heater yet in this at-bat. One might be coming right here.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And a good pitch there as they come after him, and the count goes full.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Into the box now, Jock Peterson. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2. Will Smith would be next if they can keep this inning alive. The 3-2 pitch. And this one misses here. A close pitch on 3-2, but Clyde Washington rules it ball 4. So that's the second walk he's worked in this one.
Yeah, and that seems to be a popular approach when this guy steps in. He can really hurt you with one swing, so I think the idea is mostly not to let this one guy beat you, Matt.
So striding forward now, Will Smith. And we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. Line drive to center field, and that's in there. Base hit.
Now batting, the second baseman, Zach McKinstry.
At the plate, Zach McKinstry. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
He's set the payoff pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Looking up is the right fielder, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one, and good for him. Zach McKinstry has just launched his first major league home run. Hard to say how many more of these he'll hit in his career, but for now, I'm sure he's happy to say he's got at least one.
Well, I think that any kid who's ever dreamed about playing this game dreams exactly this. Watching the ball disappear over the fence, then circling the bases in a big league ballpark. He'll be replaying that at-bat over and over in his head. And now his phone's going to blow up. He'll be calling his parents, his buddies. Everybody's going to be talking about this one.
Roenis Elias answers the call from the pen here in the fourth as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter.
Roenis Elias.
In now, Clayton Kershaw. And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2. Lazy fly ball out to center field. In there, a base hit.
Beggars can't be choosers right there.
Now batting.
We love
The third
those lawn
baseman.
darts. Doesn't matter how they come. Jammed, off the end of the bat, doesn't matter.
Stepping in now, Justin Turner. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Three runs already home here. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Hammered the other way to deep right field. A ball that's carrying. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. But the Dodgers strike for 3, all courtesy of the 3-run home run. We played 4. It's now 5-2 LA. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He'll start off the 5th in this one. Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit weakly back to the mound. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The center fielder, number 2, Adam Eaton.
Digging in once again, Adam Eaton. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. We're in the 5th inning here. 5-2 is our score.
Ball.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Two and 2 the count. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Now batting, the second baseman, Howie Kendrick.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And stepping in is the second baseman, Howie Kendrick. The 1-1. It is a fastball that misses. Swing and a liner, but foul. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. Muncy is there and the side is retired. So they go quietly here in this half inning. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Dodgers lead it 5-2. Next at the plate will be Corey Seager. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Turner fields it cleanly. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away.
Now batting, the left fielder, Mookie Betts.
Digging in, Mookie Betts. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Eaton going back. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A solo home run there for Mookie. 8th home run on the season for him as they open it up to 6-2 now.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
So now to the plate, Cody Bellinger. Good idea with the change, but it's 2-1.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
3-1. Max Muncy will be next. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning.
Up next for the Dodgers, the first baseman, Max.
Next up is Max Muncy. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and they froze him on a good changeup. Tough one. If you got good arm action, and this pitcher certainly does have good arm action out there, tough to decipher between the fastball and changeup. He's got to be willing to stay back and take the ball the other way.
The 1-2. In the air now, out to right field. Thames is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. But the Dodgers add on courtesy of this solo home run. 5 innings complete. It's now 6-2. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Juan Soto. He'll lead things off in the Washington 6th.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
There to look it in his bets, and that's out number 1.
The first baseman, Ryan Zimmerman.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that one is gone. So a solo home run here for Ryan Zimmerman. Second home run early in the year. And with that, it's now a 6-3 ball game. At the plate now, Kurt Suzuki. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Hit high and deep to right center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double. Wow, this is a perfect example of a wily veteran doing what needs to be done to deliver for his team.
Yeah, and just watch this swing. Instead of trying to do too much with it and pull it, he stays inside the ball and is able to smack it to the opposite field for a double.
Into the box now, Starlin Castro. 3-1 now. Eric Thames will be next. The 3-1. A swing and a miss, and that'll fill the count at 3-2. And through 5 1/3, already coming up on 100 pitches here.
Yeah, Matty V, this pitch count continues to go up, up, up. Near 100 pitches here. He's not even through the 6th inning. And Mark DeRosa, this is right where you'd like to have a pitcher like this guy.
Yeah, absolutely. A lot of stress pitches for him, you know. Usually you can throw 100 pitches, and if you're not taxed and there's not people in runners in scoring position, you could be all right. But he's had to grind this one.
He loses him on ball 4.
And with first base open, the last thing he wanted to do was give him something to hit in the heart of the zone. So no harm done. Force out anywhere now.
Ready for another shot now. Eric Thames. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
And it's 1-2.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle. And, man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
The 1-2. Grounded to third. This could be 2. The tag gets 1. Throw to Muncy to finish the double play. That retires the side. Nationals on the board on the home run by Ryan Zimmerman. On to the bottom of the 6th. It's the Dodgers 6 and the Nationals 3. Wander Suero enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 51, Wander Suero.
Now to the plate, Jock Peterson. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. And that's the first out.
Now batting, the catcher, Will Smith.
Stepping into the box, Will Smith. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The 3-2 pitch is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Into the box, Zach McKinstry. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. 6 runs, 6 hits, 1 error in the ballgame for the Dodgers to this point. Here's a swing and a bouncing ball hit to Turner. It's short. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Dodgers down in order. They still lead it 6-3. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Blake Trinan will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup following the double switch. Austin Barnes is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. As Drupal Cabrera is up off the bench, as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7. And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
Well, that was a slider in a 3-2 count, and it just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
At the plate, Trey Turner. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
2-1 the count to Trey Turner. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch.
That's the ball.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
Nobody out, runner on first. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Hit the other way out toward right field. Bellinger's under it. 1 out.
The center fielder, number 2, Adam Eaton.
In now is Adam Eaton. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Sinker misses, ball 4.
Up next for Washington, the second baseman,
Scott Alexander takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There
your
are 2 on with only 1 away.
Now pitching for the Dodgers, number 75, Scott Alexander.
Howie Kendrick will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 1 gone. Now this is slowly hit to short, probably too slowly to get to. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Up next for the Nationals, the left fielder, Juan Soto.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Juan Soto. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
Looked like he got fooled on the speed there. 2-2.
With runners on base, 2 outs and 2 strikes, this is a big next pitch for both sides.
The 2-2 pitch. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Nats leave a pair. They're still doubled up. It's 6-3. Will Harris gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home
Number
7th.
36, Will Harris.
That'll bring in Austin Barnes. He's newly entered into the ballgame, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
The 1-2.
2-2.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Here now the 2-2.
Okay.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
Now the 3-2 pitch. On pitch number 10 is the one that finally does it as he strikes out after a long battle here.
Now batting. The
Settling in now, Justin Turner. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. 6 runs, 6 hits, 1 error in the ballgame for the Dodgers to this point. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. Now the pitch. High and deep down the left field line. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Suzuki corrals it, but he can't get it there in time. Turner is aboard after the strikeout. So good awareness that time, as that'll go as a strikeout, but he's aboard on the drop third strike. So a runner at first now with 1 away. And up next, the former All-Star shortstop, Corey Seager. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Oh, right back to him on the mound. To second for 1. The tag, and he is out. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. 8th inning coming up. Dodgers out in front, 6-3. Pedro Baez has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 52, Pedro Baez.
Ryan Zimmerman will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point. Set and the 2-1 pitch. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1. Baez was known as a short relief specialist, a guy who came in, got 1 or 2 big outs, but with the new pace of play rules, they're forcing a change for this right-hander. And that one is a cold strike as he's rebounded to run it full now. 3-2.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
In now, Kurt Suzuki. A ball and 2 strikes.
Got to find a way to scratch at least one across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
And now one taken by Suzuki as he draws it even at 2-2. Now the pitch. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Standing in now, Starlin Castro. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
This is skied into short left center. Seager calls for it. And that ends the inning. Nationals gone in order. Can't cut into that 6-3 deficit. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Ryan Harper is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Jan Gomes will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Number 10.
Striding in, Mookie Betts. He went deep last time up.
Yeah, Matt, that last one wasn't exactly a tape measure shot, but listen, a home run is a home run. I know a lot of pitchers, they call that a wall scraper in his last AB, but listen, it counts as a home run nonetheless.
Up with it now is Kendrick. No problem here, 1 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Cody Bellinger.
So here's Cody Bellinger. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Bases are empty, 1 man out. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. But it bends just foul into the second deck. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
So now to the plate, Max Muncy. Into the corner and slicing foul. 2 out, nobody on. Nope. The 1-2 is a breaking ball. They can't find the zone, and it's even at 2.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
Got caught lunging there as this one's fouled away. The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers as they're unable to add to their 6-3 lead. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here.
Your
Kenley
attention,
Jansen
please.
takes the ball now in
The
inning number
changes
9,
for the
looking to
Dodgers.
close the door.
Now pitching and batting in the 4th spot, number 74, Kenley Jansen. Now playing right field and
Striding in
batting
once again, Eric
Number
Thames.
14,
A hit in 2
PK.
official trips to the plate to this point in the ballgame.
They look like they're up against it here, down 3 on the road, trying to come back against a closer.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting, catcher, Yan Jones.
At the plate, Yan Gomes. He'll get to take his first cuts here. 1 out, nobody on. One and 2 as he chases the slider. Pitch on the way. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
To the plate now, Trey Turner. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. Catch is made, and the Dodgers have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over.
Well, folks, that's what Kenley Jansen does. When he enters the game, the hopes of the other team, they usually just leave. Slams the door again right here.
6-3 the final score today. The Dodgers took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Clayton Kershaw gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Joe Ross couldn't escape the 4th inning as he slapped with the loss. Kenley Jansen earns the save out of the bullpen, his 5th of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. For the victorious Dodgers, 6 runs, 6 hits, 1 error. They left 5 men on base. For the Nationals, 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base.